Right, hello guys, welcome to this video. What we're going to do in this video quickly, I'm going to run through 7 or 8 items which I found really useful when I've been adventure riding, from gear I'm using to GPSs and a few other bits and pieces, including a couple of new acquisitions. But also in this video, we're going to do the draw for the 2 giveaways. So stay tuned for that. So first things first, let's start with the wearable stuff. Obviously boots is a personal preference, but a few of the items that I found really useful. So let's start off with in Zululand, when it's screaming hot, guys, we really don't want to be riding in a full-on jacket. So what I like to use is it doesn't necessarily, but it's a Fox Armadillo. It's a mesh jacket with shoulder pads, elbow pads. It's got a kidney belt, all in one. And trust me, in Zululand, when the temperatures are up around 43, 44 degrees Celsius, this is your best friend. In the mornings, it can be a bit chilly. So what I usually do, let me grab that. I usually grab just a cheap and cheerful raincoat, just a black raincoat. Chuck that over the top of the Armadillo. That works as a windbreaker, but also in the summertime, if you get caught by a bit of an afternoon shower, then that does wonders. Moving on swiftly, my next item which I found useful, although this tends to be a little bit uncomfortable because it's the high profile one, is the Leatt neck brace. Some guys will argue that, they're uncomfortable, and some people say they're not safe, but I really enjoyed it. As I say, the only thing that I would like is preferably the adventure brace, which is a slightly lower profile, because at times it does catch the edge of your helmet when you are turning, to see if there's vehicles coming, when you're riding, turning left and right. So Leatt neck brace, money well spent. And then from a helmet point of view, I've already done a review on helmets, and I'll link that in the top of the video here. But one of my better purchases, in fact, I got this secondhand for a couple of guys up in the north, is a Scala headset. I would suggest you need to look at what your buddies are riding with, because there's no point getting a different brand and you can't communicate. But check out the guys from think about it now, they're down in East London, the guys from Bike Gear. Chat to Matthew DeRoik at Bike Gear. They've got a hell of a lot of items in stock, and good guys to deal with. Excellent. So let's get that out of the way. So that deals with helmet, neck brace, the Armadillo, and the wind cheater, just a cheaper rain suit. And then under all of that, I found that if you wear knee braces, a set of compression trousers that are basically long johns, that goes under your knee brace. It stops the chafing and soaks up any sweat. Just a little bit more comfort there. And then also underneath the Armadillo, you can wear a compression long sleeve compression shirt. Again, stops the chafing. You put the Armadillo on top of that, and then just a motocross / enduro shirt, long sleeve shirt on top of that. And then just to top off the wearables, what the hell do you call this? It's just a Ruff. Stick that on your neck, covers your nose, over your ears if it gets bloody cold. But also excellent stuff. Right, so that covers wearable stuff. Moving on from a maintenance point of view, and what I would carry on my bike is, if you've ever had to pump up a tire with a bicycle pump, it's misery. I've had this. It's a little battery operated pump. You hook it up to your bike's battery, and away you go. This is made by Slime, and I've had it best part of 4.5 years now. It's a little bit tatty, but still works a treat. So also that was made my life a lot easier. Next, GPSs. Just to let you know what I use the Montana 600, Garmin Montana 600. I really enjoy this. It's got a glove-friendly screen. It's got excellent capabilities. So that's my main GPS. And next to that, I'll run the eTrex 30. What I find is when I'm doing off-road rides, and I generally load the same map onto the Montana and then the same map onto this, and I run them at different zooms. So the Montana, or the eTrex, I'll run at maybe 30 or 50 meters as a zoom, and the Montana further out, so a wider angle, so you get a much better idea of what's coming up on the trail, especially on the red and black routes. That works a treat. Then from a safety point of view is an IFAK, individual first aid kit. This one I got from the guys at Tackmaster up in Joburg, and it's got everything you need in here. It's got combat tourniquets, plenty of bandages, duct tape, there's obviously trauma scissors, some other bits and pieces, and then the other things I'll chuck in, always a good thing, is just chuck in sterile gauze, because that you never can have enough about that. And then if you want any other bits and pieces, you can chuck them in. I'll put links in the description to these. So again, this I wear on my leg, so in the event that I do come off and I'm away from the bike, or I can't get back to the bike, at least you've got your kit on you, so you don't have to try and crawl your way to your bike to get hold of your first aid kit. So that's another one of my most valuable buys. Something I have over time acquired, these are Israeli bandages, and I will link a video to these in the description down below. And they were designed by the military during various wars, and fantastic. They're lightweight, they're sterile, and check out the video and you'll understand why I really like these. And they come in various sizes, and fantastic, well worth getting them. Okay, last but not least, a few newer acquisitions. What I would suggest, everybody's got cell phones. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour fast charge, came with a Samsung phone, but these things are great. Chuck them in your bag or wherever you want to chuck them into, and you can keep your phones charged. Nothing worse than heading out into the sticks and you end up with a dead battery. And then last but not least, this is from Motion Pro. Let's pull it out. It's a little all-in-one toolkit. There it is there, very tasty. A couple of screwdrivers, it's got a number of sockets and a handy pouch. We'll show that there, very nice. And according to the blab, it's got number 8, 12, 14 bolts, number 2 and 3 Phillips screwdrivers, includes a 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch socket driver, and a few other bits and pieces. But there it is there. You can see it there, beautiful. So nice and tidy. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get those from Bike Gear, Matthew DeRoy. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So guys, we'll move on to the lucky draw now. And I've enlisted the help of my daughter Morgan. So without further ado, let's get straight back into it. The way it's going to work, I'm going to give it a good old shake up. There's 8 names in the hat. Those of you that subscribed, thank you very much. We're up to 147 subscribers. So we're going to give this hat a nice shake. And the first prize going out will be the weekend at Bush Boys at Tondeldoos. That is put on by the guys up there. The details we'll give to you once I chat with Reynard. But as I understand, it's the weekend accommodation at Tondeldoos, kindly donated by Bush Boys. So let's get that one out of the way. So here we go, Morgan, hand in. Hey, don't look. Right, here we go. First name out the hat. Let the judges have a look at this. And Nicholas van Rooyen from Ishawi. Well done, Nicholas. You have just won a weekend at Bush Boys up in Tondeldoos. So we'll be getting that to you in the next few days. Well done. Right, and the remaining 7 in the hat. Morgan, let's get your hand in there. And there it is, guys. The final one for this lucky giveaway. And who we've got? Ian Lombard from Bloemfontein. Well done, Ian. And we'll be getting in touch with you. So well done and awesome. We'll get this, once we got your details, we'll get this through to you. Fantastic. Right, Morgan, you can head on your way, go and do your studying. Guys, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the video, having a look into some of the bits and pieces that I've found useful along my journey of adventure riding. Well done to Nicholas van Rooyen on your win or giveaway on the weekend at Tondeldoos. And to Ian Lombard from Bloemfontein. We'll be getting in touch with you, Ian. Well done. And yeah, look forward to the next video. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And please, if you've got any suggestions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.